A Night of the Seven Kingdoms is slow, but in a good way, actually.
It's okay. I will not necessarily call it slow because we
Yeah.
have seen these shows, House of the Dragon and Game of Thrones. How each episode you have something like from the jump, you already have something that you're really craving for. So I think it's just
Yeah.
the same vibe. So I'll not really call it slow yet. You know, a lot of people call Game of
Also,
Thrones slow and House of Dragon slow, but there's really a lot of action packs. So I don't want to judge it as slow right now.
no, I'm not trying to say that it's slow, like oh, it's by ball first.
Yeah,
No, that I said in a good way
in a good
because
way.
nothing much is really happening yet. First, in the first episode, we see that he meets Egg. In the second episode, now he finally has someone to vouch for him, so
Yeah,
he can fight in the tourney.
Tony.
So it's just like okay, because normally some shows you're already fighting in the beginning, like the tourney starts.
Yeah.
So, but I really appreciate the storytelling build up. Thinking
Yes.
about it, like, I really, really appreciate it because life is just so but now it's just really you're just following this story, and I just feel like this Night of Seven Kingdom is so cozy. But let us know what you think in the comments. I'm Voki.
And I am Inifome. So the Night of the Seven Kingdoms is set a century before the events of Game of Thrones.
Yes.
So maybe a little after what happened in House of the Dragon. And we have Duncan and Egg. These are our lead characters here. Duncan is an aspiring knight and Egg is his squire. So we are not really focused on we are focused more this time the show is focused more on these two characters
Character
and not
driven.
a whole body of families and names
Politics.
and politics, kings and queens. We saw the Targaryens. This is the second episode,
Yeah.
but they're not really the main focus here. It's not their show.
It's still their show, but at the same time, it's just really character driven. So we care about these two people. They're like our
Yeah,
babies here. You're rooting for Duncan and you're rooting for Egg as well. Because these two people, they feel very human. Dunk is this vulnerable guy. He's just a sweetheart. He's so kind. His master was a head knight. Not really a very fabulous knight. And him too, he wants to be a knight. So it's just beautiful. Then Egg at the same time is just more sharp witted and
curious about everything.
yeah,
I like Egg. If we're talking about these two characters in their dynamic,
yeah,
I like how smart Egg is. You already know that Egg has a secret. His
yeah,
hair is shaved off. I haven't read
yeah,
this book. This one is
yeah,
based on, so I'm like, oh my god, he's definitely a Targaryen. For him to have this very shaved head or he's sick, that's
yes,
the only two things here. Maybe that's the secret here. Like Song is somebody that he's very naive. It's just what
yeah,
he knows that he's really operating on. Like he cares about this his master so much, and he feels like okay, he knows the master was not so good, but he refused to believe that the master was not the ninth and the stories that he used to tell him. It happened, yes, but this man is not respect. This man is not respectable. This man used to beat him. That's why when he and Egg got into this alliance, he told Egg,
yeah.
I will not beat
Except you
you.
need it.
So it's something that I like Duncan for that. Okay, in as much as he's naive and he doesn't really know how everything really works, or he knows but he's really scared and he's doing it because of his master. I think if I was in his position, I would sell the three horses and live like a king. You know, he said it that if I sell it for a year or
Yeah,
two,
yeah, yeah.
why not buy land?
It will end, and you know, in society, then you have to have respectability and some sort
Yeah,
of honor. And he have been understudying or being under this night. All he knows are war stories and everything, and I think he's good at it too. I think he's going to really be very good at this knighthood thing. So yes, you know, most of the time they're driven by purpose, not necessarily just okay. Yeah. So I think that's why he decided he's fighting for this position as a knight. Even when he met those brothers, he said, okay, how did the Krabba son become a knight in the King's Guard? So it's just really that purpose that is driving him to get there.
yeah, I like how determined it is. What do you think about dynamic has Ipe?
Egan,
How's it
I
working for
love it
you?
so much. I love them. I love both of them together. I think that Dunk needs Egg. Egg does not
Badly.
necessarily need Dunk,
Nope.
but because he really just really telling him, he's just like his guardian right now. But
Yeah.
Dunk doesn't even realize it yet. I think he already knows that this guy is actually my guardian, but you know he's big and strong and is taller, is bigger than him. I love it so far.
I love it so much. I know that if he doesn't have Egg, I don't think he'll go as far as he has gone. So, although he
Yeah,
has done it by himself,
he
but
tried
Egg
by
is still
himself
nudging and still looking and
and
learning.
dropping nuggets here and there, and he's just
Yeah.
a little boy, and it's just amazing. However, the big question we can have about the a Night of the Seven Kingdom forever because
Yeah.
we're already hooked into it. It's just very nice and it just draws you in. But let us know what you think in the comments. Do you think that, oh, it's too slow for you, or are you appreciating this storytelling master? Because I think it's the storytelling masterpiece right here.
Yeah, it's wonderful. I love
Yeah.
this one. Do well to like this video, subscribe to this channel because we'll be talking
Yes.
about this show as it releases or other episodes,
Yeah.
coming episodes
Yeah.
of the show. So stay tuned here and thank you for watching.
Do take care of yourself. And I said it for myself, subscribe, because we notice that a lot of you are not subscribed to this channel. So subscribe for more movie content such as this. Goodbye.